Well, India's COVID second wave has certainly had a fair amount of severe impact on the economic growth. We have already seen various brokerages going ahead and cutting FY22 GDP forecast to much below 10% now. Recently, we did see S&P cutting the FY22 GDP forecast to 9.8%, and now Moody's joins the list. They have gone ahead and cut March 22 fiscal forecast to 9.3% for India. In fact, in a note, Moody's states that India's policy-making institutions have struggled to mitigate and contain the country's economic growth challenges, high debt burden, as well as weak financial system. The pandemic has only heightened the risk. India's severe second wave of COVID infections will slow down economic recovery over the next 3 months and could weigh on longer-term growth dynamic, says Gene Fang, a Moody's Associate Managing Director. Deeper stress in the economy and financial system could also lead to a more severe and prolonged erosion in fiscal strength, exerting further credit pressure. However, Moody's does not expect that the economic impact is going to be as severe as seen in the first wave. They state that unlike the first wave, where lockdowns were nationwide for several months, the second wave is kind of a micro-containment zone. Measures are more localized, targeted, and will likely be of shorter duration. And as of now, Moody's does expect the negative sequential economic activity to be limited to April to June quarter, followed by a strong rebound in the second half of the year. So yes, we really need to watch out for how long this entire second wave impact goes ahead, and Moody's expects a rebound in second half of the year. Moody's now forecasts real GDP growth will fall to 9.3 from 13.7% for the fiscal year ending March 2022, and they expect growth of around 6% on a longer term basis. Moody's also projects that the new virus surge will contribute to a marginal shortfall in terms of the revenue and a redirection of spending towards healthcare and virus response relative to what had been budgeted by the government in February. The second wave has been driven by a highly contagious variant, putting significant pressure on India's healthcare system, with of course hospitals being overrun and medical supplies being limited. As a result, Moody's now expects a wider general government fiscal deficit of about 11.8% of GDP in fiscal 2021, compared with previous forecast of